Hey guys, and welcome to another new mod pack. That's right, this one is called Pathfinder. It's also available on the FTB launcher. It's not new, but you know, I think it's pretty fun. There's a lot of things that are different about it that I quite like. First is the RF tools. Second is it's a HQM, as you can tell by, just make sure that's started actually, HQM quest. Already activated. Beautiful. Okay, so, you know, like, you go through, you do your quests. It's like normal.
Some voyages last forever. Some voyages are lost in the sands of time. Some voyages are destroyed when the fabric of reality tears. But other voyages? Those voyages go down in history, forever remembered. From the moment the console pings for the first time, to when the first grain of sand from an artificial world is touched by human hands, to when the vast expanses of space-time open up for the user to experience for the first time, these are the voyages that will be remembered. These are the voyages of those aboard the USS Pathfinder and its ethereal quest to understand how our universe thinks and breathes. These are your voyages. It is up to you to make sure they are never lost.
Alrighty, so a bit of a cool little backstory there. I love it when they've got vocals in it. I actually forgot and just opened the book. But anyway, so like I was saying, we have quests, which are always fun. They give us a sort of direction to go in. And another thing I like about this mod pack is spice of life. So I can't keep eating the same food. I need to actually mix up my diet because I get diminished returns. But let's jump right into it. So, Dauntless. The quiet hum of the generators awake you. They awake you with a relevation. You stand up and rush to the back of the ship, nearly tripping over the teleporter pads. Today is day 315 aboard the USS Pathfinder. Designation NCC N74562. On its voyage across the star system. After this long, the purpose of the voyage is hard to remember. It is a lonely trek across the stars, and even with all the state-of-the-art equipment, you've been hard-pressed to find something to do, until now. Under the blue glow of the planet above... Where are we? Yeah. Under the blue glow of the planet above, you tear open the crates, finding the mysterious devices you have been carrying with you, nicknamed dimlets by the people back home. You tear them apart to understand their workings, and you see the purpose of these alien creations. Among these tangles of wires and bases and essences, you see the potential to create something. To create something big. With a few slight modifications to the yellow-bordered virtual reality device, you could potentially take your dreams and turn them into a reality. Finally overcome with a purpose, you realize that it is time to get to work. So, that's what we're doing here. The dimlets found in the crates are potentially the building blocks of life. These dimlets possess the power to shape reality as we know it. Place them into your inventory and we can begin. Alrighty, so let's begin. And yeah, directly above us. Oh, look, there's Earth. Oh, where are we? Yes, we're in space. With clouds. Well, that's horrible. Let's just turn those off, shall we? There we go. Space with clouds. Okay. So, whoops. Let's throw it on the ground. Oh, yes, as you can see, we don't have access to an inventory. So, we're just going to sort that guy and get rid of these for now. Because, I mean, there's no point. It's just going to get all messy and I need to get used to this. It is going to be different. That is for certain. So we got 4 stacks of cobble. As you can see, they only stack in 16. It's an interesting little thing to keep in mind. Alrighty, so we have those. Let's move on. Well, tabular creation. Originally serving as a device to manage the virtual realities you would create, the tabular creation matrix can now be reapplied to create these new dimensions. Simply right-click on the matrix to obtain an empty tab. So matrix, we have a a dialing device, a screen controller, creative dimension builder, a tabular creation matrix. Booyah! There we go. And the RF Tools dimension manual. Alrighty, and that unlocks the Yamato. Now for the tricky part. As this stuff may very well be constructing a universe, there is a method in constructing a dimension. As well, there can be some failures. Once before, a ship tried to determine what these artifacts did. The US Yamato, designation NCC 71807, lost all of its crew due to an incident like this, but nobody has seen this like you have, at least not yet. You can repurpose the inscriber to help you write these dimensions. In order to create your dimension, you'll need to first place your dimlets within the tab. In the dimension inscriber, place the empty dimension tab in the slot in the lower left, then place the effect none tab in the slots on top. As there is a sort of grammar with this, in order to create a world that is somewhat like home, you'll need to make sure no special types of material affect the terrain. So place the material none dimlet directly before the terrain normal dimlet. Okay, so dimension inscriber, empty dimension tab, fireworks, material none. Alright, let's just double check this. Place effect none in the top. So effect none. Then material none and terrain normal. Okay. So effect none. Then material none. Then terrain normal. Okay. Done. Realized dimension tab. No name. That's okay. We don't. The manual is huge, so I'll go through that off camera, and we'll make some decisions based on, what we're going to do with that from there. Because I don't really want to spend 30 minutes reading a manual on camera. That would just be boring. Pardon me. Okay. Now for the final step before the dimension is created. Open up the interface of the dimension builder and place the realized tab inside. The power will flow from the air around you into the dimension you have just created, a new world. Alright, so dimension builder, bloop, bam, there we go. We have a world. Ooh, changed its look a little bit. Excellent. Claim reward. So we get a reward bag and 3 things of bread. Well, liquid none dimlet. Interesting. Okay. And adventure. You can feel the pulse of energy as the dimension builder catalyzes your new world, speeding up the process of life creation by billions and trillions of years. If space was the final frontier, you have just surpassed that. You have entered the next generation of technology, gone to the newest frontier. The only part left is to enter the world you've created. The teleportation system you've previously used for ship-to-ship transport can now be used to transport yourself to the dimension you've just created. Follow my instructions carefully. Open up the interface of the dialing device. In the top section. You should see only one entry titled Matter Transmitter. Click on that entry so it's highlighted grey. Down below in the second section, you should see several entries. Choose the one not labelled Pathfinder so that both Matter Transmitter and the other entry are highlighted in a dark grey. At the bottom of the interface, click the dial button and a green beam of light will shoot out of the Matter Transmitter. Stand in this beam, do not move to be transferred to the new dimension. So, obviously it's going to send us somewhere to our new dimension. So before we do that, let's just see what we got in here. So we get some more food. We might leave those behind. We'll take the torches because we don't have much room, so we don't really want to take too much stuff. Crop seeds, quest book, take some apples. Stack the okay, so bread can only stack limited as well. We'll take our book in case we need to refer to it while we're down there. And we've still got 5 slots, so we should be okay, hopefully. And I'm assuming we're going to be able to get back. Maybe not right away, but definitely should be able to. Let's just reset him. I'm not going to bring him. This is a peaceful mod pack. Like, you'll notice I don't have experience, so things are going to be a little bit different than I'm used to. But a bit of a change of pace compared to obscurity, having mobs around every corner that want to eat my face. So that should be right according to the book. The light's green. We still have power. That's got power, and that's got power. Okay. Alright. Ah, what? Here we go. Why not? Oh boy. Here we go. Little nervous. Little nervous. Let's hope I did it right. Or this could be a very, very short series. Okay. Or we're gonna crash. No? Yes? Maybe? Oh. Okay. Can we... Getting some slowed up. Okay, excellent. Well, we have water. That's one good thing. Looks like some green land over there. Now, it is very, very dark. So, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut here real quick. And I'll be back when the sun comes up. See you in a second. Alrighty guys, I'm back. So the sun's starting to come up. So I've seen a little couple of buildings over there. Looks like a swamp over that side. There's some type of clay just in front of me. So what we'll do while we wait for the sun to come up is we'll hand this in. So that's done. Now we have Odyssey. The thrum of life around you gives way to a growing sense of panic. You've got something. How are you going to get out of this world? You'll need to do a little bit of mining to set up your teleportation system. But to do that, you'll need to make some pickaxes. Alright, so it wants us to make some tinkers stuff. Well, anyone that's been watching knows I love tinkers. So that's okay. We'll be fine there. You know, in order to make pickaxes, or any tool for that matter, one needs to construct some method of creating them. These tables in their simplest form will allow you to fashion pickaxes of at least minor quality. Alrighty, so we're going to have to go find somewhere to live for now. And I'm not too keen on the idea of living in a swamp. So we're going to head over this way. Something looks pretty cool there. Another, what looks like a building here. But I'm thinking, you know, we'll just come over this area. Like, we're right here. We'll just go straight across and chill over there. So, let's see if we can't... No, failed the jump. Great. So this is going to cost us a lot of hunger. I'll try and be sparing with it. Let's try and get over here. Looks like we've got some oak, which is good. Is this clay or sand? Sand. Okay, that'll come in handy later. I want to check out that building too, but we'll get there. Because at the moment we've got very, very limited inventory. So I am going to get me some wood. We'll start off with, yay, wood. Alright, so we'll clear off this hill, and this will be where we set up, I think. Yeah, we got a nice little view of the ocean. Oh, actually, it looks like it's a bit flatter down there. Alright. I know I just left a broccoli tree behind. But, yeah, this is a bit flatter. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut again, of course. And I'm going to clear out all these trees and then come back. Alrighty guys, see you soon. Okay guys, I'm back. I didn't get anywhere near as much cleared as I wanted to because, you know, limited inventory. So basically what I'm going to have to do is quickly get some stuff set up. So we'll just get a crafting table really fast. There we go. We're going to put this fella, just get him out of the way for now. I mean, this is not where everything's going to stay. We're going to need a double chest for sure. So this will help us a little bit. Pick up those things that are still on the ground. Use our quest bags. There we go. Let's grab that fella. Some more wood over here. I'll just quickly, as you can tell, see, I noticed my inventory was filling up. I did not want to lose any wood. It's not like there's a shortage of wood in this dimension, but best to be safe than sorry. So quickly break this fella down. There we go. All done. And I believe that's glitching into some stuff there. So let's go like this. And no, it doesn't want to let us pick it up. Probably because there's more than one there. So back over to here. Let's get this tinker's stuff done, shall we? First things first. Let's put this stuff all away. There we go. So now we can leave one behind. How many? So 32 is all we can get. Alright, that's not too bad. Could be worse. So that means that should be, yep, 32 as well. Okay, so I'll turn half of these into patterns. Boom. Now we're going to need another chest and another crafting table as well. So there's a crafting table. A chest I meant. There's the crafting table. So, whoops, yes, we're also going to need some more logs, planks. Now we can put those in. Pattern chest, tool station, stencil table, and parts builder. I'll just put the planks away for now. So there we go. We got our tinkers set up. Another quest done. But we're not going to be able to claim it. Anyway, it wasn't ready. Parts of space. It wants us to make a wooden pickaxe. Alrighty. So, where do we want to put this? For now, we're just going to put him over here in the shade. Stencil table, pattern chest, part builder, tool station. Grab our blank patterns back. Put those in there. And pickaxe, binding, and tool rod. Okay. Put them in there. Save us on some inventory space. Make him out of sticks. Thank you. And our binding. And our tool rod. So there we go. We've got those now. And we're going to be full. So we'll just quickly put those back away. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Come on. There we go. Oh, tools of the trade. It wants us to make the wooden pickaxe. Okay. I can do that. Real fast like. Done. And complete. Beautiful. Thank you. So, Odyssey is done. Now, Cortez. A matter transmitter, and a dialing device. With your trusty pickaxe in hand, you are now able to head back home to the Pathfinder. All you need to do is construct the transmitter and dialing device. As the receiver is already here as well, we'll need a source of power. There are many available within your mind, as you have done some reading during your voyage. Some of these include the survivalist generator or the Sterling generator, but there are many more you could potentially make with just a little more mining. task where the player needs specific items. Yeah, we've gone over this before. Well, that, I'm afraid, is going to have to wait. So we'll go to the next area. 2 unlocked quests. Beautiful. So we have Berkeley and Hera. So Berkeley, we need 3 seeds. Now that we've arrived on this planet, let's take care of cultivating some of the local wildlife. Assuming the world is normal, there are at least some trees and dirt about, which should be all we need. Seeds can be crafted easily using some dirt and a stick and a bowl. We can grind down the dirt to see if there are any seeds inside. They'll probably be very basic seeds, but hopefully we can breed them to be better with time. Alrighty, that sounds like a plan. And it's nighttime again. Go figure. Well, while it's nighttime, let's quickly, because this way, well, full inventory, this is going to be painful. Let's put all this stuff away. Pretty sure that was 9, wasn't it? Nope, 3, okay. Well, let's just put that away and open our bags. We got 4 seed brick, a feature none dimlet, and some melon seeds. Wow, this aren't quite as rare as I thought. Oh wow, let's just turn him down. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Okay, right. Stencil table, so we want a shovel and an axe head. And that will give us our mattock. Because we're going to need our sticks back. Them like so. And then put those away. That one away. And get ourselves a tool rod. There we go. Now we can make ourselves a mattock. And, you know, doubles as a shovel, hoe, and an axe. So it's 3 tools in 1, that guy. We don't need food before we go mining. We do have a little bit of food, but like I said, with this mod pack, that will eventually become useless to us. So let's grab this guy. We've got some water out there, which will come in handy. First things first. Dirt, so some seeds over to here. Sorry about how dark it is. Just wonder if I video settings, brightness, all the way up. So it's still like pitch black out there, but at least around my torches it's not quite so bad. Okay. So I believe the recipe for bowls in this is a little bit different. It's like so. Yes. And we're going to need our stick. Let's just take all of our sticks. Oops, over here. One of them in there. Just want one. We get to keep the dirt. I mean the bowl. So that gives us 3 seeds. We'll take them all. Leave that in there to save some space. And okay, supports. We need to make 4 crops. Crops is a new mod that I haven't played with yet, which is, I believe it's called Agricraft. Yeah, Agricraft. And we just make those with sticks. So it's pretty simple stuff. But we're going to need a decent amount. Like, that's not going to be enough, so let's just 24 of them. Whoops. 48. That gives us some more sticks and some crops. So there we go. Beautiful. And another reward bag. Why not? Thank you. So, potatoes. Alright, now that we've gotten... Oh, well, we haven't actually grown any wheat, so maybe we should do that first. But that, I'm afraid, I will probably have to save for the next episode. So we've got our little areas set up here, sort of set up. Off camera, I'll probably make this a little bit more cozy, and during the daytimes we'll get rid of some of this sand, set up some farmland, and get started. Alrighty guys, until next time, goodbye.